gonna assume this is working. Okay, I already like drew some things on here, but like some things I want to point out is like the first thing I notice is like look at this angle. Like look at the angle between these two lines and then look how you drew it. It's basically like a right angle. You see that? So like okay, that's the first thing I noticed. And then I don't know, let's see what else. Um you're good at with like parallel lines at least. These are good so far generally. This is something else I drew or I looked at is like look how like flat like this cylinder the the like edges of the cylinder are nearly like flat like 0 degree angle, but the way you drew it is like negative like I don't know like negative 30 degrees or wait fuck what it how much is that, bro? I don't know, I'm stupid. Like anyways, and then let's see like this the location of this circle. Let's see. So the location of the circle, if we like draw a line connecting these, the top corners of this cube, the circle lies like in the middle, right there. Whereas like if we look here, your circle is way too low. Okay, these are just like random things that I'm like looking at. Like, okay, I already started like my drawing right here, but I can like kind of go through my thought process when like drawing, like sketching out basic things. So like for example, here, let's see. So for this cylinder, let's see. I mean, normally, like, I kind of like imagine it with my finger, or like I can like eyeball things, but like, so I would say like, okay, let's see. This edge of the cube right here, like, if I draw like a, if I imagine like a marker in the middle, so let's say I say like half this length, right? And then like half that length, and then half that length once more, that's where this bottom edge of the cylinder lies. So I could do the same thing here and say like, okay, let's say like about here, that's where the cylinder will be, right? Or okay, and then I kind of just eyeball like, okay, it's this flat, and then the top edge here, I don't know, I'll kind of just like eyeball it and say like, okay, if this is half of the cube, this is like another half. Like if we're saying this length, right? We're saying half, half. It's like a little bit below, right? So I'll say like, okay, boom, boom. Like maybe it's like here-ish. I don't know. I'm just kind of eyeballing it right now. And then, uh, look, I don't know how far to go out, but let's see if I can like use a reference or something. Like for example, earlier what I did was I kind of said like the height of the cube was about equal to like the height of the ball, right? Or like something like this. It's like it's kind of this entire length is like even between the ball and the cube, right? So that's how I got that. Whereas like if you look here the way you drew it, it's kind of like I don't know, maybe like 60-40. Or actually, nah, that looks fine. Kind of. All right, so anyways, I'm gonna draw. Okay, so this length, let's see, like maybe this length is about the same as like the length of this edge of the cube here, right? So if I like, I don't know, I kind of just did that with my hand, so you can't see my hand on the screen, but uh, and then I kind of gotta like look at how wide the oval is. Like I might have messed that up because it seems like it's a bit wider than how I drew it. So I can fix that. I can just like, make it a little wider. Alright, well I fucking suck. Uh, I'm just painting over with white because the background's white anyways. Alright, that's like kind of pretty poorly drawn, but like you get the idea. So you see what I mean? Like all the things I'm kind of like looking out for. Uh, like when I'm like sketching something out, and you can tell like this this is probably like a lot closer if you like move back and kind of like maybe like squint your eyes so you get like the general shape. You can definitely say like this probably resembles the reference more than how yours did, right? But like you can see where you went wrong. Like the ball's too low and it's I don't know. Okay, let's see. Something else I thought about earlier was like how the edge of the ball lines up with the cube. So like here the ball's like not quite overhanging the cube, whereas here it's like pretty much perfectly lined up with this left edge of the cube. So that's kind of how I like lined up my cube here, right? You see what I mean? Uh, okay, that's all I have to say. Well, I don't know if that's true, but like this is the kind of shit you have to be thinking about when you're like sketching.